set, and the 2-1 pitch.
As a veteran out on the mound, that's a pitch that you expect to get a call on. Got to believe he keeps pounding that spot until he builds a rapport with the umpire.
The 3-1 pitch. And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Coming to the plate now, Jake Rogers. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And he takes a called strike 2. 2 down, runners at first and second. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Don Mattingly will bat next, looking to stay hot. He's been a real threat at the plate the last week or so. Now a little pop-up here right in front of the plate. Rogers is there, 1 away.
Batting ninth, the second baseman, Bill Mazeroski.
Stepping in, Bill Mazeroski. He's gone 0 for his first 6 at-bats in the series so far. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
And it's fouled away. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Another full count pitch home. Fouled off. Another payoff pitch. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
The batter, number 00, shortstop, Hannes.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Hannes Wagner, he got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. Runners on first with 1 down.
He's going, he's going.
And there he goes towards second. Fouled away. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Another try at 2-2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
He's looking a lot sharper and has settled in here in the second inning. It'd be hard not to, because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
Stepping in now, Eddie Matthews. Strike taken up in the zone. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The next 1-2 pitch. The slider freezes him at the plate. A called third strike, and the inning comes to a close. One left for the Yankees. They lead it 4-0. Stepping into the box, Logan Morrison, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch. The next 3-2. Popped him up. Posada shading to his right, one away. And with that, we'll give you a quick look at our current standings in the AL East. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Alan Trammell. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Tigers shortstop with a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2.
Ball 2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch, and he struck him out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see there, that number has him tied for second in the AL in that category. Next to the plate for the Tigers, the DH, Brian Reynolds. His guys still looking at a 0 in the hit column. The 2-1. Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. Right fielder looking up into the second deck and gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 9 on the year. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now.
Only the first hit of the night, but it was a big one. He absolutely punished that mistake. And you have to wonder if that will open the floodgates a little.
To the plate now, Miguel Cabrera. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Full count now. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. And Mantle makes the catch. The inning is over. Tigers are able to draw a run closer thanks to this solo home run. We played 2.5. The Yankees 4 and the Tigers 1. And we're back for the bottom of the third. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Yankees manager to discuss his thoughts on his team's offense. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Bottom of the 3rd now, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Reggie Jackson.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Morrison is there, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
The designated hitter,
We
number
give you a
4.
look here at the standings entering play in the AL Central.
Garrett.
One out here in the Yankees' 3rd inning, and in steps the Iron Horse, Lou Gehrig. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
2-2 the count. Now a little pop-up off toward the 3rd base side. Rogers over to his right, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out.
The center fielder, number 7.
So coming to the plate, Mickey Mantle. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, but they lead it 4-1. Now to the plate, Ty Cobb. In 8 at-bats in the series, he's collected 3 hits.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Outside, 2-1. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
Well, that's ball 3. The Tigers would love to get a leadoff walk to start this inning.
Lifted down the line in left, and this will wind up a foul ball. Now the 3-2 pitch, and he fouls this one off. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
So now to the plate, Al Kaline. And here's another one that misses to the Tiger right fielder as he moves ahead 2-1 now.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
The 2-1. High in the air out to center field. Mantle is there, 2 gone.
The batter, number 8.
Coming to the plate now, Jonathan Schoop. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. Hard hit ball to second. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. In a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Down in order go the Tigers, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Ready to take his hacks again, Jorge Posada, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
1-2 to the Yankees catcher. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And it's fouled away. Another 1-2 delivery.
2-2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Driven deep at the wall. It is gone. Jorge Posada with the solo shot, pushing him close to 400 at 391 for his career as they stretch the lead to 5-1. At the plate now, Ted Williams. Here's a pop-up now. Tremmel is there for it. He's got it one away.
The first baseman, number
Digging in,
23.
Don Mattingly. One run in and one gone so far this inning.
Mattingly.
5 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Sent on the ground out to second, and that is into right field, a base hit.
It's a grinder, AB. 3-2 changeup,
The
and he's
batter,
able to
number
stay
9.
back and drive it for
Second
a base hit.
baseman,
Sometimes you just got to tip your hat.
Mazeroski.
Standing in now, Bill Mazeroski, fouled off. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough
Now
go of
batting.
it at the plate with him.
The
And
shortstop.
watching this at-bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Into the box now, Hannes Wagner. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. High in the air out to center field. Long run for the center fielder. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Tigers manager to discuss his thoughts on Detroit's offense. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said it seems like every at-bat has gone deep into the count, which has resulted in a really high pitch count for their opponent. We checked the numbers. So far, they've worked a total of 6 full counts. Guys?
Okay, thank you, Heidi. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And standing in, the rookie outfielder, Benedict Lucero.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike. All even now, 2-2. Now here's the pitch.
You can certainly tell at-bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. This one's down to third. He's got it. And they won't have a play as he reaches at first. Let's see how this is scored.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
Stepping in now, Jake Rogers. This is in the air out to right. Jackson will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
The first baseman, number 21.
At the plate, Logan Morrison. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering at pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
To the plate now, Alan Trammell. Lower part of the zone, but it's taken for a strike.
Can't waste getting the leadoff runner on in this situation. Someone's got to bear down and get a big knock.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2 out in front as he grounds this one to short. Mazeroski's there to catch the toss, and that'll do it to retire the side. Tigers leave one. They're down 5-1. Digging in once again, Eddie Matthews. He's gone down on strikes twice already in this one. And Dan, when you know you have a chance to hand someone a hat trick for the game, is there any extra motivation to punch him out again?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, Matt. When you have a good hitter like this and you've punched him out twice already, you just want to continue to go out there and make good pitches and see if you can't dominate him for a third time.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Cobb is there, and he has it for the first out.
The batter.
So the base is empty here with one away. And here is Mr. October, Reggie Jackson. The 1-1. Slice down the left side, but foul. 5 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Swung on and belted. Get out the rye bread and mustard, Grandma. It's grand salami time. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 7 home runs for him on the year now, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
Now the Tiger skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Bo Burrows, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound.
Number 37, Bo Burrows.
Into the box, Lou Gehrig. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
That pitch was way down on 2-2, but give the hitter some credit there. Sometimes with
swing and a long drive again. This one to deep center. He settles under it and makes the catch in the deepest confine of the ballpark. Final line there for the Detroit starting pitcher, and clearly he was off his game this evening.
Yeah, this certainly wasn't what he was anticipating when he left the warm-up mound coming into this one. Couldn't get out of the 5th inning and gave up quite a few runs in this one.
Ready for another shot now, Mickey Mantle. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Belted high and deep into right center. A ball that's tarrying. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Yanks able to add on 1 more via the solo home run. We're through 5 innings here tonight. It's now 6-1 in favor of New York. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and striding forward the designated hitter, Brian Reynolds.
Going back to that last AB, that was the express. That was an upper 90s fastball that he turned around. So I think with this guy, you might want to try to incorporate some more off-speed pitches.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Ground ball sent back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. So make it 2 hits for him now on the night as this one finds its way into center. And that total is currently tops on the ball club through the first couple of months of the season. Now in the box, Miguel Cabrera. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Line to the right side. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far.
Hey, there's a base hit right there. Now they have a couple of runners on with less than 2 outs, but they're down by so much in this game that hopefully maybe they can get something started here in this inning.
Yeah, 100%, Dan. I played the game a long time. I've never seen a big league hitter give an at-bat away. You chip away and fight until that 27th out is made.
In now, Ty Cobb. 2-2.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
First and second here with nobody out. Fouled away. Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
And I don't think that's what he wanted to do, as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with two men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Settling in now, Alkaline. Sign from Posada. Now the 1-1. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
The 2-1. High and deep down the left field line. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Standing in now, Jonathan Scope. To 2-2 now.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Has to challenge him now. Here's the pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. That's in there. Base hit. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield.
How frustrating is that, Dan? He tries to bury something in with 2 strikes, and this guy throws out a fillet of fish to the opposite field.
You know, sometimes you have to tip your cap. That inside-out swing as a pitcher, you think you've thrown a good pitch, but sometimes as a hitter, they put a good swing on it and still ends up for a base hit.
So now to the plate, Benedict Lucero. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Line drive to left. And that's in there. Base hit. 1 run is scored. And the second run will score as well.
The catcher, number 34, Jake Rogers.
Stepping in, Jake Rogers. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from him on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
Still only 1 out in the inning. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
This inning hasn't gone the way he wanted it to, but it's not a total disaster yet. Sometimes pitching is about damage control, so if he can strand these guys out there, that would be pretty huge.
3 runs already home here. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3 and 2. When the difference between striking out and drawing a walk can be an inch or two, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
That's in there on the outer half. 1 and 2 now. Swung on and chopped up the middle, fielded cleanly, and behind the back he gets his man at second to retire the side. Wow! So 3 runs on 4 base hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters due up in the bottom of inning number 6. It's the Yankees 6 and the Tigers 4. The catcher Jorge Posada will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take it back to inning number 4. And this was his 2nd home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. The 1-1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now the 2-1 is taken, ball 3.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
The 3-1. Swing and a line drive, but this will land foul as he didn't miss by much. Another full count pitch home.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put away stuff.
Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
At the plate now, Ted Williams. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1 and 2.
Guess where he's going with this next pitch? Probably a little further outside. See if the fish are still biting.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Lucero is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
The first baseman, number 23.
Digging in now, Don Mattingly. He singled his last time up. 2 out, nobody on. Two balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
Hey, pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
Weak grounder back to the mound. On to Morrison at first, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They're up 6-4. Catfish Hunter is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season.
Number 27, Catfish Hunter.
All set for the start of the inning, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Alan Trammell.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
And it's 2-1 to the Tigers leadoff hitter.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. A good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
No, that's a ball.
Yeah, well, down 2. You better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tying run to the plate.
A bouncer up the middle, reined in, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. So striding forward now, Brian Reynolds. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Now the 3-2 pitch. And this one misses here. A close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball 4.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Into the box, Miguel Cabrera. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Seared down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch. It hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Your attention, please.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up.
I'll roll this. Chapman.
At the plate, Ty Cobb. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. A runner on first with 2 away. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Williams is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for Detroit. They trail it here 6-4.
7th inning stretch.
Digging in, Bill Mazeroski. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, big-time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
Count is 1-2 now. Pitch on the way.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Hader caught too much of the zone.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
And here's a curveball that's laid off that time. It's full 3-2.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And that misses ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
Now batting, shortstop, Connor.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Hannes Wagner. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Ready now, Eddie Matthews. We could really use a knock here. 0-for-3 in the game so far. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Swing and a miss, strike 2.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
So a full count now.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Now the payoff pitch home. Line drive. That's a base hit into the right center field gap. And this is going to find the wall out near the Yankee bullpen. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
This guy just feasts on mistakes up in the zone, and that's exactly what he gets right here. A belt-high pitch, he drives into the alley. Great chance now with 2 runners in scoring position.
Ready for another chance? Reggie Jackson. He went deep last time up. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2. Runners are at second and third with 1 down. A shot down the first baseline. And he tries to get to the backhand, but it gets on by. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Into the box now, Lou Gehrig. And he fouls this one off. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Popped him up. Rogers has a play. And that's the 2nd out of the inning.
The center fielder,
digging in to try it again. Mickey Mantle. It was a fly out for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. 2 out with the man at first. That one doesn't even sniff the zone, missing very high.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
3-2 pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Kyle Funkhauser takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning.
Kyle Funkhauser.
Jorge Posada will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. And And the pitch on 2-1. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Hot shot on the ground is short. Throw is in time, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as the side is retired. So 2 runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and 2 left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Yankees lead this one 8-4. Stepping up now, Al Kaline. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Hit back up the middle. And this is going to be through into center field for a base hit as the leadoff man's aboard in the 8th.
Nice piece of hitting right there. 2-seam fastball, sinker. He stayed inside it. Didn't have the action the pitcher would like.
You know, that's a sinker right there, Mark, that's intended to be down in the zone. And this pitcher better get the ball down because he can't live up in the strike zone.
Into the box, Jonathan Scope. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
The batter, the left fielder.
He almost got him to commit there. As we take another look at it in slow motion, he comes awfully close to breaking that plane, but he was able to hold back. Strong wrist, and he gets a trip to first because of it.
So striding in, Benedict Lucero, coming off the clutch 2-run single his last time up. None out, runners at first and second. Hit high and deep to right center. Mantle's on the move. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with 1 away.
We'll see if moving up the third pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go for third, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a hit.
Striding into the box, Jake Rogers. Lifetime line against Chapman. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. 1-2 to the Tigers catcher.
Can't come out of his game plan right here. He knows he's a known sinker baller. I know it was a 4-seamer right there, but get back to that 2-seam. It's what his MO is.
The 1-2.
Ball.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
To the plate now, Logan Morrison. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3, and the inning is over. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Ted Williams. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. Adios, pelota. So it's a solo shot to dead center, number 11 for him on the season, as this is now a 5-run cushion. Fans are getting plenty of souvenirs today. That's the 5th ball we've seen clear the fence by just this one lineup alone.
Yeah, Matty V, how about this, D-Row? If you come to watch offense, you picked the right game to come and see.
5 bombs from one team. Everybody in the lineup. They're making fun right now of the guys who don't have a homer in this one.
Ball taken there. 2-1 now. Bases are empty here. Nobody out. This is on the ground over to first. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Batter, number 9, second baseman.
Now at the plate, Bill Mazeroski.
Mazeroski.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Row, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really
The
stayed
batter,
staunch
number
on their
00.
ability to
Good
get that
job.
pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Roger.
Now the 2-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Trammell grabs it cleanly. On to Morrison at first, and that ends the inning. Yanks able to add on one more via the solo home run. Last chance coming up for the Tigers. It's the Yankees 9 and the Tigers 4. Goose Gossage comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 54, Goose Gossage.
All set to start the 9th in this one. And up next, the Hall of Fame shortstop, Alan Trammell. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch.
2-1.
And it looks like the Yankees will have a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. The 2-1 home is a fastball taken high for a ball.
3-1.
Brian Reynolds waits on deck. The 3-1 is in there for a full count now. 3-2.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
3-2 pitch. In the air, down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Left fielder is on the move. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Ready once again, Brian Reynolds. It was a walk in his last trip. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now. 1 out, nobody on. Taken high and deep to right. Jackson's back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
The third
Standing in, Miguel Cabrera. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Scooped up. Throw on to first, and the Yankees make it 6 straight victories now as this one is over.
You can just see that the confidence is radiating off of them out there right now. That's 6 wins in a row, and this looks like a train that's not about to slow down anytime soon.
And this ball game ends at a 9-4 final score. New York put up a 4 spot in the opening frame on the way to victory. Walter Johnson earns his 8th victory of the season as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. Jack Morris permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 9 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 4 men.